This is the other thing I wanted to do today. I know most of my audience is Star Rail, so hey, appreciate you guys being here. But, so because of the basically delays that Star Rail is going to be dealing with in the foreseeable future, content is going to be really dry for it, and most people aren't going to be super interested in the game. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be making a small pivot to include more Wuthering Waves content again. That's also why I've been saving my big Wuthering Waves video for a while. I have been waiting to make it for a time period where Star Rail content wasn't really speaking to me, and right about now is that time. So I will be trying to make that soon. What I'm going to be doing now, though, is I hope this will be relatively beginner-friendly. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I'm hoping this will be relatively beginner-friendly for all the people in chat who are kind of not familiar with Wuwa alongside with me. I am going to be putting the characters that I currently have on this list. Then I'm going to be making a list of basically my most wanted characters for Wuthering Waves. They are really interesting characters. It's a completely different combat system. But at the same time, guys, never forget, I love hot women. That is my priority when it comes to pulling. So yeah, so I'm going to be ranking how much I would like each individual character, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think this will just be pretty simple, but a fun way to kind of get into the Wuwa content sphere just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's go over all of this real quick. So, I obviously have Rover. Then, I have Verena with one wave band. I always forget what it's called. I think it's S1. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to Star Rail. I have Encore. I have Calcharo, and I don't remember if I have a copy of him. I might. I have Jianxin. I'm not sure if I have Ling Yang, actually. I don't believe I do. I don't think I do, actually. So, let's keep going a little bit. I have Changli. I just got Shorekeeper when I started playing again. Skip ahead a little bit more. I have Chiconia and her weapon. I have Lupa. And I have S1 or whatever for Lupa. I have Ayuno. And I have a wave band for her as well. And that is currently it. This is everything I have for 5 stars. Oh, also, we're not going to be talking about the 4 stars today because, yeah. Are you basing your wants off meta? Slightly. The thing is, though, is that I don't really care how meta a character is if I just hate them, so that's not really great. So, characters that I fuck with that are meta go in the highest tier. Characters that are meta that I don't fuck with go in, like, the next, like, one of the lower tiers. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. Let's make tiers for this specifically. I need them. Would like neutral only if free. I think this is a good way to sum it up. I think this makes a lot of sense. So let's keep in mind, to everybody watching this right now, I have very little understanding of what any of these characters do. I have very limited understanding of what most of these characters do. I know what they all look like. I know what they all relatively sound like. That's about my understanding. So let's just keep that in mind. I do have some meta understanding of the game. It's just very limited based on what, like, other people tell me or what I've, like, seen from my friends. So, we'll go from there. Also, we will be going in order just because it is easier to do it that way. All right. So, first up is Ling Yang. I don't really think I need to elaborate on this. The character is already free, technically. And at the same time, the character is not fucking good. What purpose does this serve me? Is like, you will lose to him. Nim, don't say that! I did just lose when I was trying to pull Karthathea, and I got the Verena. I got the Verena wave band. So, I don't remember if I have him, which is kind of sad for him that he might be on my account and I've already forgotten him, so oh well. But yeah, I don't particularly want or need him in any way, shape, or form. Jian. I'm gonna be real. I just don't really think he's essential to anything I'm gonna do. I think he would actually, like, work well on my accounts, but at the end of the day, why am I gonna go for him when there's an option like Karthathea who exists, who I like a lot as a character, and who is also very strong. Like, I don't know. I just don't see much of a purpose. Alright, Yinlin. Okay, so here's the thing. I like her a lot. Does Electro have good characters or good supports at this point? Like, what does Electro do? Does it have anything going for it, genuinely? I feel like it has nothing going for it. And it's like, she's the biggest thing going for Electro, I feel like, because she's hot. That's about it. I genuinely do not know or think there is anything more helpful than that. Like, I don't know. I just don't think she's that helpful. I like her a lot. So it's like, I'm about to put another one that just says, like, want for personal reasons. Just because I like the look of her a lot. You know, hold on. We're actually gonna... Hold up. Personal. Alright, there we go. Why did you send a gif of Yinlin with the text, "Have you done your whimpering yet?" Oh my god. I gotta make sure to include this in the video now. Otherwise, people are gonna be so confused. Like, that's crazy. Alright. Whew. Okay. Who is up next? It is Jinsei. I feel like I'm gonna get... I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get, like, berated for this opinion. I really couldn't care less. Like, I really could not care less. And, you know, maybe I'm in the wrong for that. But especially for, like, a Spectro DPS. Like, Spectro has really cool characters already with Shorekeeper, this new girl. What's her name? Lene? The new girl. And then I love Zani. Zani is, like, if I'm going to have a Spectro DPS, it would absolutely be Zani over Jinsei. I also just didn't like her that much in the story. And I know there are some people who are, like, diehard defenders of her. It kind of feels like the same, like, Casterus effect, where it is still a good, like, it's still a decent character, but people, like, defend it to the death. And I'm just not as interested. Like, I like Casterus because Giant Purple Dragon. And she does have a dragon, which is very based. Don't get me wrong, that's awesome. But there's another character who kind of stands out more to me in the same category. I like more. I just can't imagine I would ever go out of my way to actually get her at this point, so. Next up is... Oh my god, it's you. What's his name? Like, Jingli Yao? Something like that? So here's the funny thing, is that I remember this character was free at some point, I believe. So they need to make him free again, because otherwise I'm not getting him. Otherwise I'm not getting him. Like, I'm gonna be... Okay, seriously, what is going on with Electro? They have one character who's, like, irrelevant. What is happening? Is the 4-star good? I don't actually know anything about this 4-star, admittedly. Is Booling good? Because otherwise I feel like Electro actually has jack shit going for it. Next up is Jeshi? I think that's how they pronounce the name. To be fair, I'm still awful with the names. I've tried to improve. I'm unfortunately just not that guy. My apologies. So this is Ice Element. I mean, okay, so personally, I'm just gonna be real. I don't love her already, but also I don't think she's too good for anything on my account, really, or anything that I'm going for. Because right now, I mainly would be looking for, like, Brant for the Lupa team, or Karthathea for the Arrow team. And then maybe Lene, if I can do that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really not too impressed. Yeah, I think this is a very neutral. I'm not really a fan. Basically a Carlotta support. Yeah, alright, so I don't see that one happening. I don't have anything against Carlotta, but I just don't have her, and I don't think I'm gonna get her, so that's rough. Camellia. She reminds me too much of Sparkle. It's just not my archetype of character. And I know Nim is in chat right now. Nim, don't kill me. Yeah, no, it's just not my type of character. I can't. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Nim. I'm sorry. Oh. If I end up uploading this, everybody watching, go subscribe to Nim so that I don't get jumped. Okay, they're actively planning to jump me. YouTube, please. YouTube, please. Please help me. Help. Next up is Carlotta. Once again, I like the character. I'm not super interested, but at the same time, I feel like there just aren't many options, really, for, like, what's it called? There aren't just many options for characters in this element. There really aren't. She's by far and away the most interesting and best one. So, like, I mean, yeah, she's cool. And I remember Nim did show me gameplay of Carlotta, and I was really, really impressed. The character was cool as fuck. So, considering Glacio has very limited options, this probably would be the top of my list. I do like the character. The trailer for the character was very, very good. And then, I just think, like, I don't think I'd be the most interested in the teammates, unless I'm not thinking of the teammates correctly. I think you can run Shorekeeper with her, so that probably wouldn't be too bad. Again, no strong feelings against the character, so that's the biggest thing. Oh, it's you. What was your name again? Rasia? I have 0 thoughts. I'm pretty sure that this is, like, I think this is an AoE character as well. And just like in Star Rail, I typically don't really like many AoE characters. And hey, we're staying true to that. I really don't care too much. I don't know. I mean, there is an entire mode dedicated to AoE, so I guess it would make sense to, like, find 1 or 2 characters who would be helpful for that, but I don't know. It's just not going to be her. I'm going to be honest, chat. It's not going to be her. Phoebe. Okay, the playstyle kills me, man. I can't. My head literally hurts. This one is the embodiment of skill issue. I do not care. Feel free to yell at me. Literally feel free to yell at me. This is the embodiment of skill issue, and I could not care less. You need her for Zani, so I'm aware of that. But Zani is also a personal want character. I don't need to actually make her good. Yeah, no, this one is absolutely, like, trying to understand. I have had multiple friends show me Phoebe and how Phoebe works. The playstyle just doesn't compute in my head. It feels like there are so many things at play within that kit. It is overwhelming. She's okay as a character from what I've gleaned. I'm just not. I just don't care too much personally. That's where I'm at. But again, if I really, really decide that I want to make Zani a good team, then I might look into it. Brant. Okay, this is the first character who is actually in the needs here. Basically, I really like the team of Lupa and Chong Li, and I was told that the next best option for that is Brant. And in a lot of the events within Wuthering Waves, you can actually play this team and try them out. This team is genuinely so much fun to play. They all synergize together extremely well because all of them just increase the damage of the incoming resonator, and they increase the specific damage type of each specific resonator. It all works incredibly well. Chongli is a very unique character who can just be a hot swap whenever you need it. And Lupa is probably one of the more interesting characters I've seen in this game. I love how she's designed and how she works. It is a lot of fun. So Brant is just kind of the missing piece for that. And Brant himself is... This is a meta pick because I want to use that team. But more importantly, this is just an aura pick. Brant is so cool. Brant has the same energy as like a Phantom Thief, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So for that, Brant is going to be at the top. Cantarella. I'm going to be honest, I lean a bit more negative than neutral, but I just don't like her vibes. I don't like her vibes straight up. She could be a very good meta pick And I just can't do it. I'm gonna be real. I just can't do it. I'm not a fan of the character at all. Yeah. I feel like other options are better. Like, better options exist within the game. It's also at that point, like, why would I invest into this if I can just use somebody else? Like, I'm pretty sure... I feel like I could probably just use Ayuno. I think they fulfill a somewhat similar archetype. So I think I would rather just go for that. Even though Ayuno has a very, very distinct playstyle is the way I'm going to put it. She's very interesting to watch go. Also, the fact you could just fly around like you're on a fucking saucer. That's sick. Yeah, I'm just not a Cancerella fan. I'm going to be real. Zani. I may never get the optimal team for Zani. But if I can ever get her... I'm gonna fucking so Karthithia. Karthithia is also at the top of the list for me. First of all, just overall, very, very strong character. And I have a very good team for her with Chiconia, Ayuno. And then I can also get Arrow Rover in the story. All of that, I already have a great team that I could make use of there. So that's a great start. But also, like, the actual character... herself with Fleur de Lis. Absolutely incredible. I love the cinematics that I've seen. The gameplay style is extremely fun to run with, as I've tried it a few times. Like, there's just nothing to complain about here. It's a good character in every aspect. I absolutely love it. Also, as Nim is saying in chat, big woman. Very based. Giant woman, all I wanna be. So, okay, anyway, sorry. Frolova. I'm really not a fan. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not a fan. I could not care less. From what I understand, she's very, very, like, good right now. From what I understand, she's very good, and she's a very strong AoE character as well, which is very nice to have. Honestly, I think I could see myself getting the character for AoE purposes, but for the most part, I'm genuinely just not super interested. Yeah, I've heard her kit is super unique, and that's, like, that would be the biggest driving force. Like, AoE kit, and it's a good kit, super interesting at least, but I cannot see myself actually going out of my way to get the character. That's probably the biggest problem. I'll put this one higher up, just because this is a meta thing. Like, if it's a cool character design to play as, I can get over my gripes. It's the same thing with Sunday. I actually really like Sunday as, like, a unit now because he's super fun to play and he enables random bullshit. I could see myself doing the same thing with Frolova, you know, in that scenario. Augusta. I like redheaded women. Shoot me. Okay, so anyway, for an actual reasoning, she's very good overall. I've heard that she works well in both modes. And then also you can run her with Ayuno, which, again, I have. So that's kind of how I have to think about this at a certain point. I absolutely love the design of her as well. Like, I do just love redheads. Also, like, the play style is very interesting. I like how it feels a lot, even if I'm not very good with her in the times that I've gotten to try her out. Like, I don't understand what I'm looking at most of the time, but that's most of Wuthering Waves. This is a character I would at least learn to understand what I'm looking at. That's the biggest thing. That's what we're really sitting on right now, chat. That's the biggest thing. And big sword. I do also like woman with big sword. That's my type right there. Who am I kidding? I have a lot of types. Guys, I think I just like women. All right, next up is Galbrina. I would like her. I'm gonna be honest, chat. This one is purely, like, there is no gameplay reasoning behind this. She's just an aura farmer, and I love an aura farmer. And also gun. Yeah, it's literally like a DMC coded character, and I really, really mess with that. I like that a lot. So, I'm absolutely gonna, like, if I can get her, I would like to have her a lot. I think she's really cool. No other thought process behind that one, admittedly. Oh, I'm gonna be real, chat. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name still. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, and I don't really care. You know, this would be a really bad look for me, but, like, I have at least one man up here. I have one man, guys. There you go. Not sexist. Hell yeah. Alright, anyway. I don't know. He's just not interested me in any way, shape, or form. And once again, I feel like there's just other characters that work better Like, again, if you're Arrow, that's not a good look when Karthithia exists, and I already have the ideal team for her. So really, there's just not a strong reasoning for why I would go for that over Karthithia. When I already like her more, and I'm pretty sure in her optimal scenario, she is a better character. That's just a bit rough. Chisa. I don't have particularly strong feelings. I know she's a very strong, I know she is a strong support character from what I heard. And she has a very she has a very cool kit design. It's very fun to watch go. I don't know. My friend really likes her, so I feel like that's good reasoning. Also, more supports, in every single game, having more supports is always going to be a positive thing over a bad thing. So I feel like there really isn't much to complain about here by having another good support in your corner. That's the main thing I'm looking at here. Also, her weapons do remind me of the swords from Kill la Kill, and that is in fact points in her favor because Kill la Kill was a very good show. If you are under the age of 16, I would not recommend watching Kill la Kill. I'm just saying. All right, we're almost done. Thank God. Okay, so this girlie isn't out yet. So this is purely in terms of a vibe pick. I like her. She's cool. I love her energy. And last but not least is the newest character, or by the time I release this video, it definitely won't be the newest character, but Linnea. I'm gonna be honest, I really love her design. Her gameplay seems incredibly fun. I'm not really sure I have a great way to make her work. I think Ayuno actually pairs well because of liberation damage. So I might be able to make her work decently, which if that's the case, that would be super, super good. Yeah, actually no, because I could do Ayuno and probably Shorekeeper, and that's probably that's a halfway decent team, I think. I think that should work, ideally. Either way, I like her playstyle a lot. She's super, super cool. I love the design overall. Very pretty character as well, which is always a nice thing for me personally. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting. I feel pretty good about, here's the thing. If I can get two of these characters in this top tier, I should actually have decent teams available on my account in some way, shape, or form. Because if I get Karthithia, then I can run Chiconia and Ayuno together. That works out well. If I get Linnea, I can do her, Shorekeeper, and Ayuno, and that's fine. And then if I can get Brant, then Changli and Lupa also work together super well with that team. And then Zani is just kind of there because I really like Zani. I just love her vibe. Absolutely incredible character. One of my favorite designs I've seen in a gacha game. So she's very high up for that reason specifically. Augusta is kind of the odd child out. Augusta, I think I can make the character work with what I have available. It's just, I don't think it's a hand-in-glove fit like the other teams that I have. I think that's the biggest thing, is that it doesn't seem to be as much of an easy fit. Yeah, I have Ayuno. I have Ayuno who can pair well with her, which is the biggest thing. So I have, top-tier teammate available off-rip. I don't really know who would slot into that extra slot. Verena? ? I guess out of everything I have left, it'd be Verena. That's a hard one. Anyway, well, that's gonna end off the list for today, I think. If you are a YouTube commenter, hey, remember, I'm new. Please educate me. Haha, smile. Alright, anyway. Oh, Lord. God help me. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Very much appreciate it. More good videos coming out soon, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.